This is another video on backyard builds. I just picked up this 90s Dyno GT BMX bike Air, and I'm going to fix it up. It's this bike, I realize there is a lot of rust on stuff, like the handlebars and like the seat post and the pegs. There's just overall there's a bunch of rust, and I think that a little bit of steel wool will get it right off. So I am going to be doing a rebuild on this. Looking at it, those are all original stickers on this, literally all original. This bike has no other bolts, anything. Nothing was changed in this bike. Just looking at it, I think those are actually the original wheels. Now, I could be wrong. Those are the original rims, I know that, but I don't know about the tires. I think the tires are original, but I'm not completely sure. Without a doubt, I'm going to get into it. Got it set up in the shed now. It's looking really good. I'm going to start the tear down from the bars and stuff, and really give this thing a good cleanup and refurb, because it looks like it really needs it. I'm gonna start with the bars, and then probably move my way to the seat. Okay, got the bars loose. I'm gonna take them off now. Bracket should just come off just like that. Now I'm trying to find the best way to get the original grips off without ripping them or like hurting them any more than they are, and I can't find a way, but I think I'm gonna try some WD-40, just putting it in here and seeing if they'll slide off. And yeah. So, just try to stick it in there, and let's try to spray it. Might have worked. Oh yeah, coming right off. There we go. The original Dyno GT grip. Okay, got the other grip off on the other side, and now let's take the bars off fully. To do this, I'm going to need an Allen key to get these loose and set them right off the bars, and the bar should be free. So let's do that. Got them loose. Why is this one coming off? There we go. Slide them out nicely. And there. Dyno GT bar. Okay, so I got the grips off. This one was a little bit hard to get off, but I got it off. And they are a little bit worn down and cut, but they are original, so they are going to stay on the bike when they get put back together. And this reflector, I don't know if that's original. It might be. I'd have to do some more research. But these bars are pretty nice with the sticker still on them. Now I'm going to take the cables off of the gyro brake. This should be really easy just by loosening these right here on both sides, and you should just be able to pull them down and take them out and slide it right out. So I tightened these down, and now the gyro, should just slip right out like I said. This one should just come right out too. Might be a little hard. Came right out. Now that's turnable, and you should be able to unscrew out as so. There's one side, do the other. There's both sides. So this is the front, actually, yeah, this is a one system brake, I believe. No, this is the front brake right here, front gyro brake. And this brake leads through the frame right there and goes to the back. So yeah. Actually, no. No. I'm wrong. This brake goes to the front. And this puts the pressure through here to the bottom gyro, which goes to the back, which actually has the double rim brake. So yeah. This is the back brake, and this is the front brake. Right there. Looking at the bottom cables, they should relatively do the same thing. Tighten those back up, and they should just come out. So let's do it. Huh. There's one. Loosen this. And there's the second one. So now I can loosen these, and these cables should just come right off. And they connect to the rear, so literally do the same thing down there. There's one. And there's two. Boom. Disconnected the gyro system. I'm not going to fool around with the back brakes for now. I'm actually going to take the front brake off and fool around with that. So it looks like I just need 2 Allen keys to take these off and a 10mm to loosen that, and that should slide out and I can unscrew that. So let's do it. Okay, so, yep, 10mm, loosen that. Well, that should slide out. This wire is now loose. Should just be able to push that out. Put the washer back on. And the front brake is now loose. Bam. Now let's get the Allen keys and take off the drum. After ages, I found the right Allen key. Took enough, but I think I unscrew these bolts. It's one. Okay. And these should just be slide offs, yep. Okay, they're off now. Wasn't that hard. Looking at these, I realized there are nuts in there. So let's get those off, and I think that front wheel should just come off. These should be a 15 or a 16. 16 for the win. I'm gonna take these off now. Okay, got them off, put the bolts back on, and these tires should just slide off. I'm gonna go set these down and then slide them off. Okay, got a box ready. Should just slide off with a little bit of wiggle. And boom. Front wheel's off. Got it. I'm just gonna take this off. Should just slide out. Okay. this should just slide down. And I'm gonna let it sit there. So, got these. These are the original brakes that were on this. Screw that right back in there. Tighten that so it doesn't get lost, and boom. I'm now gonna take off the plastic chain cover so I can expose all the back stuff. It is just the Phillips head for this, so should just be able to loosen the nut right off and actually unclip it. As so. Got it off, and it should just unclip, just like that. Now let's do the same on the back. Okay. Back should just come off plain and easy, just as so. Take that screw off, and it's off. I'm going to take out the seat post with one Allen key. So this comes off of the one Allen key, so I'm just going to put that in, and this black piece should just slide up right off the frame. Yep, and the seat should just come out. Yep, like a glove. Going to put this right back on and tighten it back up. Now I'm going to take off the rear wheel. Should just be the same as the front. And that chain should just come right off and slide off. And should be pretty easy in reality. So, let's get to it. Holy shit. This thing's real tight. There it goes. And I'm going to do the same with the other side. Now both sides are loose. Should just be able to slide the chain right off. And this wheel should come off. Guess not. I wonder. Yeah. Yep, it's off. Okay, got these off of the wheel. I'm gonna go set them somewhere and put the wheel somewhere. It's on Millie. Yep. Shoot, see if I can remember how that came out. Bolt, nope. This went on first, which connected to the back, like that. And then the washer went on. Come on. This, then the washer, and then the nut. Yeah, whatever. Put back together and tighten. I should be able to get an Allen key and those should just come out. So, this one is clamped that way, so let's push it that way and it should slide right off. Just like that. Oh. So, this comes off. It's gonna be a little bit of a struggle. That comes off. Then that comes off. And yeah. So I always make sure to put things back how I got them. So I just use the vise to open it back up. Oh, where did that go? I use the vise to open it back up, and I'm going to put it back on by twisting it and then tightening it. Just like that, it's back to how it was. Put it on the rear now. Should just be able to squeeze it off. Slides right off. That comes off. This comes out to the frame. And boom. The gyro brake assembly is off. Put it back right on. Clamp it, and that's perfect how it was. I got the dyno GT propped up. See, there's a lot of grease and stuff and just dirt built up and rust built up. I'm gonna use some Dawn and see if I can't get the grease and stuff off. Seat off with these 2 Allen bolts and then put the top back on. And I couldn't find steel bolts, so I'm gonna use a brass brush. Should work perfectly. Took the seat off, it's right there. I did some research on the reflectors and they are original. Front ones are original too. So this bike is fully here. This bike is all original. There is no aftermarket bolts, nothing. So, doing pretty good. Those turned out pretty good. Popped out the metal. I'm gonna clean that up too. The metal that goes in there, it's very rusted. I'm gonna do a deep clean on that. So, let's do it. That's before and after. The left one is the after, right one's before. Cleaned up to the best ability. I mean, they're still dirty, like I could wipe off the dirt. But can't clean them up anymore, or else the crown plating will fall off. So, that's what they're gonna be. I'm going to move directly down to the frame for this. I'm going to brass these and get the rust cleaned up, and then I'll move on to that if it'll even clean up. Cleaned that up, and it actually cleaned up super good. Like, it's super good. And now I'm gonna move over to this cassette. And it'll clean up slowly. In fact, do not believe that it's gonna clean up, so gonna move on. This side cleaned up, and the back of that one. So we're doing good. On to the front forks. Reflect like a mirror now, like literally. Those are cleaned up. That's cleaned up. And yeah, looks very nice. Okay, this side should go on first. Oh. The retainer fell out. Put that retainer back on. Put it down. Put it in the hole. And find this hole for this retainer. Found it, and yep, goes right on. Crap, the retainer fell out. Where'd that retainer go? There it is. Should slide right in. Okay. Okay. Now let's tighten it. How's that retainer falling out? Huh. Plastic piece needs to be tightened, that's why. Okay. Tighten it right there. That retainer's locked in. Stick it in the key here. And boom. Okay. What the fuck? Okay. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with that retainer, but they're back on and they work nice. Taking the clamp off and assembling the front brake back, and then put on the bars. Front brake assembly is back together. I'm gonna work with the back one now. I'm actually gonna put the bars on before, so I can get the top gyro set. The bars are back on, nice and shiny and chrome. Front brake back together and working. Move it onto the back brake. So, should just go down nice and easy. Yep. Clamps right into the gyro, just as so. Screw it in. Leave it a little bit out. Tighten it. Equal to the other side. And yep. I think that's how it goes, yeah. Just like that, and then the bottom connects through there, and it'll be an even brake. So, again, gonna unsqueeze the back, pull it right off, take this off, set it down nicely, and have the end. So this end is going to go, there's the cable connector. This end is going to go right through here. And it's going to lead down to, let's see if I can move that. Yep. It's going to lead down to right here. So I'm going to put the cable end back on. Just as so. And put the cable through. And boom. Just like that, it's back on. Okay, stick back on the back brakes. Actually, no, I'm not gonna stick them back on. I'm gonna go clean these. Cleaned up a little bit nicer. Let's put them on now. This chain would go over. And this one. Let's see if I can get that through there. Shit. That's more like it. Okay, and okay. Got it all put back together. I am now going to swap this bolt over how it was, right there. Okay, now slide this cable just how it was through there like that. Then let me put this end on. Okay, it's back on. Squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it. Boom. Okay, got the rear end all done and set. Let's move on to putting the gyro back in. So they're gonna go up through the bottom, tighten it. These ones go right there. And this is where I'm gonna need the pliers for. So you grab the pliers and grab the end, fold it up, and drop it in. Okay. Gonna do the same on the other side. Okay. So put it up in. Tighten it a little bit. It'll go up in. Okay, it's up in. Okay, grab it, pull it out, push this bottom one down, and put it right back in. Boom. Now I've got to set the brakes, and then it'll be okay. Got the back brake assembly on, so now I'm going to be putting on the back wheel. Need to take off these 2 bolts. Lift this. Take the chain. Put it on the rear sprocket. And slide it on without the frame. Boom. It's on. You grab the pegs. And the right size socket. There's one going on. And let's see if we can't thread it on. Okay, got it on. Okay, one side. Let's see if we can't get the other. There's the other side. So, let's see if we can't tighten it. There we go. I just decided to go fully through with it. Got everything put back together. This bike looks way cleaner than what it was when it came in. And I'm happy to say I could sell it for a lot of money. Thanks for watching Backyard Builds. And follow along for the next video. Thank you.